What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? We got some settings on here. Okay, okay. I want to glow. I don't want to glow. Let's make it normal. Who knew? Did y'all know they had these settings on here? Let some people get up in the room. Let some people get up in the room. We're going to be discussing the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion trailer that just dropped. If you are happening, what's up? What's up, Darlene? Sorry about that earlier. I had the wrong orientation, and I hate when videos are done that way for some reason. So I had to start this thing all over. And I wasn't going to go live. I was just going to make a video, but I thought, no, let me connect with y'all real quick. But I want to go ahead and get started because anybody that comes back in later and they watch this, I want them to just be able to watch a continuous stream of flow on this here live. Right now, we're going to be discussing the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion the trailer just dropped for season 9. And it was epic, y'all. It was completely epic. I was literally sitting there. I had to watch it about 10 times so I could analyze each and every part of it so that I could bring y'all the most awesome review possible. My reaction to it was crazy because I felt like this was the first time this season that I felt like we are really starting to get into the show. Everything else I felt like for the past 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 episodes was complete fluff if you happen to see that. Now, what I want to say is I am so happy that Camille is finally bringing it on this reunion. Because let me tell y'all something. This has been the most boring season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills that I have ever seen in my entire life, okay? Listen, if you are a fan of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and you know from season 1, this was a lit show, okay? This was lit way back in the day. For those of y'all who are new to the game, if y'all ain't peeped this show, this was one of the best at the time when it first came out. And it came out literally right after the premiere of, I want to say, it came out around the same time. Camille brought the tea. Camille brought the tea. It came out around the same time as Real Housewives of DC. I don't know if you guys remember that show or not, but it was actually pretty good. And it had one of the biggest scandals in Housewives history because the Salahis were on it and they were the ones that snuck into the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Now, being back to Raw, let's fight about this whole Camille situation. What's up, Tiffany? What's up, y'all, for commenting and staying and sticking in the room? Let's talk about this whole Camille situation because she seems to be the biggest target, especially since Lisa Vanderpump is no longer on this show. Now, Camille had to know going into this reunion that it was going to be guns blazing coming for her. So she had one or two choices. Don't go to this reunion or come out guns blazing herself. And my sense is that is what she did. And what I want to say something is I want to say this. From what I could see and from what I have heard, we're going to be hearing Camille is messy. But here's the thing, y'all. Y'all might call Camille messy, but here's the thing. This is what I got to say about Camille. Camille, if you watch back to season 1, right? Camille season 1, and she definitely not a punk. Camille is not a punk, okay? Let me let y'all know that right now. Camille, if you go back to season 1, Camille is one of the housewives that was the most hated on any of the franchises because she came across so negatively. But when I rewatched season 1 a couple of weeks ago, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Camille, if that Camille had shown up today, she would not have been the most hated housewife in history. But at that time, because she came across so kind of contentious with the other ladies, they were saying that she's the most hated, right? But in all actuality, Camille was not the most hated housewife in history. She wasn't. Because there have been numerous other housewives who have come along who have been a lot more provocative than Camille. But the Camille that we're seeing today is reminiscent of the Camille that we saw in season 1. And she was not... I got you for season Real Housewives of season 12. I got you on that. Since people are asking, I gotta tell y'all that too. So y'all just stick around for a minute and let me get through my Camille rant. Then I'm gonna run y'all some Real Housewives of Atlanta season 12 news and tidbits that I don't typically give y'all from behind the scenes that I learned recently. What's up, Mr. C? That I because I keep my ear to the streets. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a housewife fanatic, just like y'all. But anyway, back to Camille. This is Camille season 1, okay? Camille knows that she can't get the title from Kyle or LVP because they're embedded, but she knows Dorit and Teddi can. Well, listen, here's the thing. Camille gave it to everybody this season equally. She gave it to Lisa Vanderpump when she talked about her teeth. Y'all, you don't remember that? You don't remember that? Although she did apologize, but the two of them did go at it on Twitter. If this was the edited video, I would be popping up some stuff, and I might start doing these lives with all the shenanigans going on, so you can actually see what I'm talking about as I'm doing it. But anyway, she went at LVP this season. She took on Dorit. She took on Teddi. She even took on Kyle on Twitter. I'm just saying, she not a punk. At the end of the day, Camille is not a punk. And if I watch them all except OC. Let me tell you something, Darlene. Watch OC this season because I have a feeling it's going to be super duper lit, okay? Watch it. We're going to talk about it, me and you. And then I want you to tell me what you think about it, okay? Because it's going to be juicy this season. But back to Demetria. Do you know that's one of my favorite lines? You're such an effing liar, Camille. But yes, okay, so Camille, she is taking on literally all of them. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Camille did more this season than half of the women that sat on that couch and got away with doing nothing. Low key, Erika didn't do anything this season. Really nothing this season. Until Kyle and Teddi brought it to her in France, she got away this season with not really doing anything. And that's no disrespect to Erika. I really like Erika. You're right, Teddi and Dorit are boring. And this puppy gay drama was boring. I heard Vicky G is losing her orange. Yes, she did. She lost that orange. She gone. She demoted. But she's still on the show, but she was demoted. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why she was demoted is because Bravo is looking to hire younger ladies for each of the franchises. Trust me, that's exactly what they're doing. Look across the franchises and look who the people are that's bringing it. Look at the Porshas, you know what I'm saying? They're bringing on the Evas because they want to continue to get that younger demographic. Camille is y'all got me all over the place right now. Camille is, yes, a producer's dream. She is definitely a producer's dream because she's not afraid to let these ladies have it. And one of the things that I find so interesting is that the reality of that show is that we never really saw much of the ladies' actual reality. We never really did see the fact that Kyle's husband was going through a lawsuit at the time. And granted, you can't really talk about those things, but it would be nice if they addressed the elephant in the room, which is that, hey, yo, this is what's happening in our lives, you know, and this is unfortunately the downside to running a multi-million-dollar business is that people are going to come at you and people are going to try to sue you and take you for what you got. That's the reality of what's going on. But we're not seeing that. What we're seeing is, you know, a whole bunch of glam squads and things like that really aren't true to life. It's fine. I want to see your glam squad. But listen, y'all can put the glam squad on YouTube because that's what people want to see on YouTube. They want to see, you know, news, gossip, how-tos, basketball highlights, make tutorials, all that kind of thing. Brazilian butt lift things. That they want to see the type of thing on YouTube. So put it on there. Camille and Kyle are like, and maybe that's why. Ooh, at least Kanye isn't Republican. Like, oh God, I ain't gonna even touch on the political aspect of Camille's beliefs. But what I will say is that yes, she is a producer's dream. Because unlike the rest of the ladies, she actually brought it. You know, at the end of the day, she did show current reality, which is that a whole house burnt down. Yep, Kyle, Dorit, and Erika's husbands were all going through lawsuits, yet we saw absolutely nothing about it. And I think that in this last episode is where we're going to actually hear Dorit talk about a lawsuit that's happening with Beverly Beach. I think her ex-partner was trying to sue her because he was saying that I guess he owned so much of it and he never got paid in it. Listen. Okay, so what's up, Chicago? While I will say that this season lacked excitement, I will say that this is still a great franchise, a great city in the franchise because they do have a level of drama that is, it's a little bit different. And if you go back to seasons 1 through 3, you will see some actual real juicy drama. that you may not even see on a lot of these other Housewives shows. You had everything from them dealing with Russell and the him, basically committing with you had that. You had Brandy bringing out the fact that Adrian was a surrogate, and Adrian didn't want nobody to know. That's why she skipped the reunion. You had Kyle out and Kim as an alcoholic. You had every type of drama that was like, it was real, it was juicy. P. Lee, they should bring Taylor back. I've been saying that for a minute. You talk about another producer's dream, good, was because everybody on that show has something going on. Beverly Beach was fake and it was made for it faded quicker than let me ask y'all a question. Is anybody buying Beverly Beach? I'll wait. Why does it seem that rich people don't think they have to pay their bills? Well, you know what? I don't think it's that, Mary. I think it's more or less that a lot of times I think rich people have so many things coming at them all at once. And if you miss the Maloof hoof, exactly, Denise, you be calling out all my favorite lines. I don't think it's that necessarily rich people think they don't have to pay bills. I think what happens is that there's so much going on and there's so much money being moved at so many different times that it's a lot easier for things to fall through the cracks. And if you don't have a good, okay, we're gonna talk about that. If you don't have a good, tax person or accountant, then exactly, it's the different requirements. If you don't have a good tax attorney or accountant, Beverly Beach is never let. Then of course, guess what? You're gonna find yourself in a position where you done missed some things, you ain't paid some people, and it's gonna come back to bite you in the butt because the government looks at that, especially if you're making a lot of money. That's what happens with a lot of these people, particularly people like you guys will notice that y'all going off about Beverly Beach. Listen, to me, it seems like it's made for TV as well. I mean, y'all know I'm a fan of anybody who comes out with their own merchandise and who sells it and who makes a profit from it. I'm all about commerce. But at the end of the day, I just feel like this whole situation is, it's a little sketchy with Beverly Beach. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know of anybody that's buying it. So, if y'all buying it, chime in the comments because maybe they're just not on my live. I don't know. But what I will see is copying everything that is already out. Bloop. Listen, I mean, it is what it is. I will say this though. I like her style in terms of what she does with her, in her confessionals and stuff like that. Well, sometimes, or her appearances when she's on the show. I like what she does sometimes, but I love Laguna Beach and the Hills. Low key, I love them too. I'm trying to get into the Hills, the reboot, but I ain't seen it yet. They don't make my size. Denise, listen, because I don't know if it's real. Girl, I don't know if it's real. But getting back, Camille said Dorit's whole life is a fake. I mean, honestly, Camille didn't say anything that had not been put out there in the media that most people were talking about anyway. Rich people often give their wives businesses which they use as a tax write-off. Ooh. A lot of people say that. I am in agreement with that. A lot of people say that because they do need those tax write-offs. And that's what happens. You get in that bigger tax bracket and they tax you differently. Are those my real eyes? If so, let me see. Yeah, these are my, I don't know how else to let you see, but they're mine. They mine. What's funny? When I was a kid, I used to think I was an alien because my eyes were different. Interesting story. But anyway, so yeah, this whole Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, this reunion trailer, Camille is definitely bringing it. She did snap up on them girls, finally. And the reason, here's the thing. Charles, thank you. Camille dragged Dorit last week because Dorit asked for it. Lisa Rinna sparked that conversation. She was the messy one stirring the pot in that conversation. She is the one who kept egging Camille on. And then when Camille finally dropped those nuggets on him, It's like, come on now, everybody upset now because she talking the truth, because she's saying that her husband owe millions of dollars. That table looking like, I can't believe this. This is so low. No, it's not low. It's real. It's what's happening. Camille did teach them not to come for her. That's why Erika said this. No, don't say nothing about me, girl, because don't put me in this. I'm not in it. I'm not in it. If y'all know, did y'all notice that? She sure did say that. At the end of the day, it's like y'all goaded this lady into saying all of this stuff. And so when she finally did, y'all all upset and acting disgusted. I don't even understand that. So now it's like y'all all trying to gang up on her. And I don't even understand what Denise's problem is with Camille. Denise just sat up on this show looking like she was high this entire season. Now, I like her and all. I really do, because I like somebody that's unbothered. But it's you got to be unbothered and bring something to the franchise. They're all afraid that Camille would. Yep, they listen. Okay, Camille was like, y'all really want it? Okay. And I like the way she did it too. She did it real calm and matter of fact, like, yep, this is what's happening. This is what's in the news. This is what I know. And everybody wants to know it. And now y'all know. And now y'all looking crazy. Especially Dorit looking real crazy sitting there beside her, knowing full well that, girl, all of this stuff is out there in the news for everybody to see. Okay? I'm gonna get back to Andre Cunningham because I got some news on Real Housewives of Atlanta that's coming up in a second. Thank you, Andre, for bringing that to our attention. Camille is screaming thug life. Yes, she is, all day. And what I hope that she doesn't do is I hope that she doesn't get into this reunion and back down. You know what I'm saying? I hope that she doesn't get into this reunion and back down, because there's going to be 5 of those girls coming at her all at one time. And I really hope that she doesn't get, because I understand how that can be. But we got to look at a lot of these reunions in the past where it's been all of them against one person. And some of the toughest housewives have come out of that, like Nene, like Teresa Giudice. You know what I'm saying? Bethany. Leanne Locken. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go into Kenya Moore even. You got to go into this reunion with your guns blazing and your shield up, okay? You know what I'm saying? You cannot go into this and back down. You can't go into this situation and be, and not have a backbone. If you're gonna do it, you gotta stand by your word. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta get into it that way. Now I want to move on to some Real Housewives of Atlanta news, because everybody. So guys, if you have Instagram right now, and if you're not on your computer, right? I want them to bring a hood chick on. Okay. I don't know why they ain't got nobody black on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills or New York, especially New York. Okay, because I feel like they legit have somebody black on there, and I feel like they would fit right in with that cast as long as they drank. Meanwhile, back to Atlanta. Now, y'all know that Atlanta is finally filming. So I had heard earlier today, I look exhausted. Listen, I am exhausted. Okay, I am tired. Listen, y'all, I done 2 videos today. Not to mention, my birthday is coming up next week, so I definitely cannot wait to take a small, teeny, weeny break. But anyway, before all that happens, Nene, if y'all look at her recent post on Instagram, she just posted something right before I jumped on here, indicating that she was having some people over to her home for dinner. Now, everybody is assuming that it is going to be some of the ladies from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, because last week they were indicating that last week they were indicating that in the news outlets, they were saying that she was going to confront each of the ladies on her own terms, and that she would really start filming heavy with the rest of the ladies in the second week of July. Well, here we are. It's the second week in July, and guess what? It's her time. She's about to start filming with the rest of the ladies. So the assumption is that this event that's happening today is going to be something where she films with more of the ladies. And Andre, to your point, this may be why she was spotted filming with Kenya and Kandi. Now that's very, very interesting, because Kenya is the person that she had the most beef with this past season. And if y'all don't already know this, Kenya and Eva are already, he's so silly. Kenya and Eva are already beefing heavy. And I talked about that in an earlier video. Now, I'm trying to get to the source of why they're beefing, because I don't quite understand it. But I did go back to season 10, before Kenya left and when Eva first came on. It was like I felt like she had some sort of feelings about Eva because of it was an after show episode that she did with Cynthia Bailey, and they were talking about Eva. So I'm not really sure what the tea is on that, but well, I guess I'm gonna try to find out soon enough from one of my sources. Also, guys, there is another lady that is being tested out to film for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I do not have any more information on her. I don't believe Nene and Kenya had a real issue. I don't know what the issue was either. It was just that little some little game that Kenya played on Instagram where she said she would delete Nene or something like that. Nene knows that she has to tape with Kenya because it will bring the highest ratings of the year. We're all waiting for the moment. I mean, yeah, low key we are. We low key are. Are you and Q gonna collaborate on YouTube? I love your energy when you have. You know what? Yes, we are gonna collaborate at some point in time. He has been traveling and been really busy. So his schedule has been a little bit harder to, catch up with. But we do hang out outside of, what we do with work and filming and YouTube and stuff like that. We go to brunch together, and he's been over here to hang out. I've been over there to hang out. So Q is my boy. Wish him much success in what he's doing. He was just down to the New Orleans at the Essence, so we are excited for him. Kyle has been a snake. Thank God she's not much. Listen. But let me say this though. I do like Kyle because I met her when I was on Watch What Happens Live. I was on there with Molly, Shannon, and Kyle. So Kyle walked up to me, wanted to take a picture and everything, and then she posted the photo on her Instagram. She didn't, without even telling me. And it was nice. I felt like she just came from a good place. She had good energy. Now what she comes across like on the show is something different. But what I will say is in real life, she was very, very sweet to me. She was very, very sweet to everyone around her, which is something that you guys, I don't know if you guys have paid attention to a lot of celebrities when they're out, and if you've ever run across any of them for whatever reason, and you watch how they are with other people. Shady queens keep the girls out. You watch how they are with other people to kind of get a sense of how they really act in real life. And so that tells you a lot, really. I like how, yes, she is the OG of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She's the OG on that show. And I feel like she's going to be on there for some years to come. I like Kyle as a person. I just don't like her LVP envy and follower mentality that she gets around. Oh, Tina, you make some good points, because sometimes I do feel like when she gets around the other ladies, I feel like she don't really hold that queen bee title like I feel like I want to. Like sometimes now I feel like she kind of doesn't want to face the backlash of fans by really acting in her own truth. You understand what I'm saying? I felt like the episode that we got with her, when she was kind of telling Erika how she felt when she was drunk, I felt like that was probably a glimpse of the old Kyle that we need and love and want on this show. Because the old Kyle, to me, I felt like she was real and legit with it. You know what I'm saying? Like she didn't back down to nobody. Kyle definitely, Erika wanted to fight with Rinna. She's another. It's all super surface with Kyle lately. Charles, thank you. I need Kim Richards back on this show. I need Kim Richards back up in this. I'm an entertainment attorney that happened to meet Kyle. She's a riot. Lala, yes, she's hilarious. Okay, so let me say this about Erika. Brandi Glanville definitely needs to come back. If this show wants to be successful, they need to keep Camille, bring Brandi Glanville back, and then bring Kim Richards back. Even if they just have Kim Richards as a friend of the show, they need to bring her back, because let's face it, y'all, Camille was a friend to the show this year, and she did more than the Full-Time Wives did. If it wasn't for Camille, there would have been no show, because after LVP left, there would have been no show after that. There would have been nothing to see, because it was boring. I feel like these ladies just all want to be friends with each other, and they want it to be like, I don't know, like this is not that type of show. Listen, okay, I would be here if they brought Brandi back as a friend of the show too. Listen, Tamara, come on now. Is it Tamara or Tamara? They gotta bring the two of them back, because otherwise, if you're not gonna bring one of them back, then you need to bring back Taylor. You gotta bring back somebody that is not afraid to get in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Not afraid to drop a couple of bombs and put a couple of people in their places. Come on now. These ladies all just want to get along. It's almost like who would be my dream cast for Real Housewives? Oh, that's a good question. Okay, so dream cast for Real Housewives of Atlanta would be okay. Thank you, Tamara. Okay, cool. Um, dream cast for Real Housewives of Atlanta would be Nene, Porsha, Kenya, Phaedra, Kandi, Marlo, Tanya as a friend. Those would be my and Giovanna as a friend. Um, Teddi house pet. I just had to acknowledge that. I know we was talking about something else, but Teddi is to me, she's house pet. She's like a sidekick. I feel like she could be a friend of the house. No, not even her. I feel like she just need to go. She could be an extra. Oh, Eva. Okay, so y'all got me right there. If I can't get Phaedra, then I'm gonna take Eva. I like Eva. Low key, I stand for some Eva. Hey, what up, Taylor? Yeah, I'm finally live. I'm gonna try to get on here live more often. I said I'm gonna try to do it around 6 p.m. when I do it because I asked from the people in the I put up a post and I was asking when people wanted me to come on live and they said 6 p.m. So I said I'll do that. You should review the season of Married at First Sight. Why everybody keep telling me to do that show? You know what? I've never seen that show. Can you tell me what channel it comes on and I will check it out? It sounds fascinating to me. I would love it. I think Kenya's gorgeous. Teddi is boring. Absolutely. But she was the mastermind behind Dreamcast RH. Oh, Claudia was good. Okay, it comes on TLC. I will check it out. How many seasons is it? Do you know how many seasons Married at First Sight is? Do y'all watch Married to Medicine? Let me know that. Well, first of all, if you are watching this, oh, thank you. I appreciate you. If you're watching this live right now and you can comment, let me know what your favorite city in the franchise is. What's up, Kenya? Let me know what your favorite cities are in the franchise, and let me know. Or if you watch them all, let me know in what order you love them. Okay, let's do that because I really want to know which ones y'all like the most. And I love Married to Medicine. I used to review Married to Medicine at AfterBuzz TV, so to me, that's my that's my love right there. Like they get into it, okay, and it just feels so real and so raw. Like I almost wish that we could get some of that for Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I think it's because it's more about the marriages. All of them now. OC. Oh, Darlene, now I told you we're gonna watch OC now. We're gonna watch it this season, and you and I are gonna talk about it. Yo, Potomac. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of people don't like Mariah. Potomac. Okay, so y'all. Okay, you're right. Is it Narita Hernandez? Hilarious this season. What's up, Richard? Okay, P. Real New York, Atlanta, OC are my favorites, but Dallas is so good. I love Dallas too. Leanne, I love her. Married at First Sight is on Lifetime. Okay. Atlanta, Potomac, Beverly Hills, New York. Stop watching NYC. Ooh. I'm glad somebody, okay, EH, I'm glad you threw New Jersey up in there because it is good. Tamara, okay, it's on TLC. It's a really, okay, so I got to figure that out. I'm gonna do the Married at First Sight. I want to like Married to Medicine, but they're also unlikable. You know what's so funny? Okay, can I say something about that though? I sometimes think about that too, from Chasing Atlanta. What up? Atlanta, New York, New Jersey, Potomac, Beverly Hills. Is Southern Charm good? Which Southern Charm do y'all watch? Potomac. Y'all, can I tell y'all something? The new season of Atlanta will premiere in November. Monique is one of my favorites too. She's really good friends with one of my best friends as well. And I was supposed to interview her for AfterBuzz TV last year, but I ended up moving. Married to Medicine. I even like the LA girls. Was Married to Medicine LA good? Somebody let me know. Southern Charm or Charleston is the best. Okay. Because I saw a preview from Southern Charm New Orleans and I was like, I might go hate. And a lot of people hate Kenya for some reason. Love Southern Charm and Married to Medicine. I like to watch your eyes. Thank you. Why don't I? Oh, no. I like Kenya. I said a lot of other people don't like her. A whole new Real House franchise. Where should they go next? I was actually going to say, I would love to see what Real Housewives. I was wondering about Ambition too, y'all. Like, Mika, thank you for that. Let me know if anybody's watching. I think the producers did put Giselle up to being that messy this episode on Real Housewives of Potomac. I agree with you on that. What somebody asked, what is the next city that I think that they should do? I think that they should do. I would be really interested in seeing them do a city like Houston, but I know that we have Dallas, which is so close. So maybe not that, maybe Chicago. Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's what people have been talking about. Big shout out for London. I'm coming to London soon. I'm claiming that. I got to get back there. Why don't I talk about Kenya? I like Kenya. See, I knew it. Breon, I knew it was an event going on at her house. Oh my God. Yo, Candace and Ashley, they went in on each other the other day. It was crazy. It was so crazy. Yes, Real Housewives of Atlanta. There is something happening today at Nene Leak's home or something that she's filming. So guys, be on the lookout for footage from that. Follow Nene Leak's, follow Yvonne, follow all the ladies. Is Cynthia back? Yes, she is back. Hey, Amanda. Thanks for tuning in, even though you're at work. Married to Medicine LA was good. Ambitions is good. Real Housewives of Potomac is crazy good. Why you talk about Nene so much? Okay, let me get into that. A lot of people ask me, I've had if I was like on Nene's payroll. No, I'm not. I think what happens is with Nene is that she's Jay. What happens with Nene is that she's often in the news a lot, okay? So because she's in the news so much, then it tends to be a lot of things that are going on with her. So she's always doing something. So it's easier for us to talk about her. And we know, honestly, that anytime she's posting something, we know that it's going to be, there's something behind it. You know what I'm saying? Nene, I feel like Nene is smart and she know what she's doing. But she's also somebody that people love to hate. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing against any of the housewives. There's really no housewife that I hate. I will say it's not a housewife that I hate per se. I don't particularly like OG on Basketball Wives, but it's mostly because I don't understand her rage with Kristen. Like I'm just trying to think of some people that I just don't like on a show. Was there anybody that I don't like on Atlanta? I wasn't here for Shamari on Atlanta. I just felt like it was the wrong fit. Nene gonna get the Vicky treatment if she. Honestly, listen, Bravo put all of these people on notice when they demoted Vicky. They let them know, like, you're not above this. And I can't. What I don't like is they should make a franchise in Nigeria. What I don't like is I just felt like I knew Married to Medicine LA didn't have a reunion. I thought so. And you're right, Nene is playing chess. But what I don't like is, okay, and if you in the chat, guys, let me know who from each franchise you just don't like. You don't even know why you don't like them. You just don't like them. For me, it's OG. Like, that's me. I can't find anybody on Atlanta that I don't like. Cause I like them all. I'm trying to think of any of them. Oh, I need to go back and rewatch that reunion from Basketball Wives from last year to understand exactly what happened between Kristen and OG, because I thought I watched it, but maybe I missed that part. And I don't necessarily like Cece either. I don't know why. Like, she just rubbed me the wrong way. That's interesting, Charles. You can't stand Porsha, but you like her on Dish Nation. Interesting. You show the video where Tamara says she will not be on. Okay, these are some good choices. A lot of people don't like Evelyn. I don't know why. She's for some reason she's always been one of my favorites, but I also love Tammy. But I also love Jackie. You know what I'm saying? All about the tea. What up, boo? I feel like I need to just send you a message randomly just to say hey every now and again because I just like you. Vegas will be another good city. Oh, somebody just said Vegas in the comments. Somebody that I'm trying to think of people that I just don't like. Cast trip for season 12. I don't know yet. Vegas would be a good one. I don't know what the cast trip is going to be. If you guys are not following All About the Tea, go follow All About the Tea. That's my boo. I love Evelyn too. I'm trying to think somebody that I just don't like. You know who else I didn't like? British when she was on there on Basketball Wives. I didn't like her or Sunday. I'm trying to think of who else that I just can't stand on any of these franchises, and I can't find nobody really. I'm not the biggest fan of Brandy on Dallas, but that's probably because she's always coming at my friend Leanne, and I'm actually like, we're friends in real life, so she's a sweetheart. Let me tell you something. Leanne is a sweetheart from Dallas. If you're not watching Dallas, you're missing out. Potomac and Dallas came in swinging these past couple of seasons. Was my take on. Boom. Can we talk about making the band for a second? Thank you for asking, Tina. Was it you? I think it was you, Tina. It was they're going so fast. I don't like Brandy either. Oh, she's a mean girl. Making the band. Diddy, if you ever watch this, or if anybody know Diddy, if y'all want, go comment on his most recent Instagram post. Tell him to bring back Making the Band. They are asking that he bring Making the Band back, and we are here for it. I feel like everybody that I've seen talking about this wants Making the Band to come back. Listen, and I don't understand why I can't find the old episodes on iTunes or nothing like that. Tina, where you find it at? You're gonna have to send me a message. Do I watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? I catch the highlights on I think it's OMFG Reality. Somebody I follow on Instagram. Thank you, Tina. I'll catch up with that. Leanne from Dallas is amazing. You know what I would also like? Y'all know what I would also like? Oh, Mika, you want the first group for Making the Band. I want to see the girls. I want them to do a girl group first. In terms of Real Housewives, never watched Miami, DC, or Dallas. Okay, so my co-host was on Miami. It was bomb. DC was good. It was all right as to have black and white girls. So I want to see more of that as we move forward. Kim Richards wasn't how like y'all crazy. Okay, I love y'all. So for anybody who ever wondered why I do this, this is the reason why. I do it because this is like my way of connecting with y'all. Boom. Melvin, I did not like Jennifer Aiden hearing. They say she goes slam crazy in New Jersey this season. I'm ready for New Jersey too. And so, because I was like, I didn't have time. There was so much going on. And I fell off. I don't like, somebody said I don't like Cynthia. That was you, Sheila. Why don't you like Cynthia? Keisha, good question. Does singing groups work anymore? That's a really good question. Tina Marie, I wanted Melissa to punch Jennifer Aiden so bad. I did too, actually. But Melissa not about that life. She not. Melissa's a pretty girl. She not about that life. She not letting nobody touch her face. Come on now. Okay, Potomac real quick. Potomac. Chime in if you thought that Candace was doing too much. Just chime in and let me know if y'all thought Candace was doing too much. Charles, come back to Jersey. Watch the season that Siggy came on, and you will definitely fall back in love with Jersey. Okay, so a lot of y'all saying Candace. I like her a lot. And I'm happy she did it because it made for one. I literally just finished rewatching that episode before I got on live with y'all. Because I was taking a break and I was eating my lunch and I was like, you know what? Monique is actually the only one living in Potomac, to be very honest with you. They were saying that Karen is planning to move back. Charles, trust me, you will love Jersey after those seasons. They were saying that Karen was going to be moving back to Jersey. Candace's anger against her mom is causing her to reach out and touch innocent people. What's up, Morgan? Candace needs to secure the bag to move out of her mama's house. That whole scene was good TV. All about the tea. You right. You right. Amanda says she wasn't doing too much at all. Well, here's another thing too. If we look at it like this, you're not gonna come up in my house and be disrespectful. You're not gonna talk to me any type of way up in my home. You're just not gonna do that. Point blank, period. So if I gotta jump on some tables and throw a couple of butter knives, then maybe that's what I gotta do. I don't know. But little boy, I heard Latoya. Yes, that's the word on the street. You know what though? I'm not really mad at Candace for having her mom pay for her rent and her mortgage. I'm not mad at that at all. Low key, I wish I could get my parents to pay mine because I don't want to do it. But at the end of the day, I can, so I do. You know, and at this point in time, it's like, I think if she wants to get out of this contentious relationship with her mother, she's gonna have to cut those strings. Just live a little lower and not need the extra drama. Robert says, I don't like Marlo from RHOA. Morgan, Morgan is not mad either. Well, I will say this though, Ashley's getting a taste of her own medicine via Candace because this is everything that Ashley put Karen through in the previous seasons. Karen and Robin. She put Robin through the ringer, okay? So I just feel like what Candace is doing right now is what Ashley deserves. But as y'all can see, Ashley ain't no punk. Little Miss Ashley is not a punk, okay? She not a punk. So at the end of the day, it's like you got two. Ashley's comebacks are hilarious, okay? They are hilarious. But chime in if you thought that Giselle was the entire manipulator of this show this week. Comment below. Just let me know. Is it just me, or did y'all peep it too? And was it me, or did Katie seem high? Did Katie seem a little high to y'all? I just want to know what y'all think about that. Giselle was doing the most. She was doing the most, and she was loving every minute of it. She was loving every minute of it. See, this is what here's the thing. Now I'm gonna circle it on back to Real Housewives of Beverly Hills with something. What Giselle did and what they are saying that LVP did are kind of the same in terms of they are accusing Vanderpump of being a manipulator, but Giselle manipulated the entire cast, the entire episode. You say hi, I said say sedated. But here's the thing. Giselle is not gonna even, it don't even bother. I don't even feel like it's gonna faze her, okay? I don't think it's gonna faze her that they think that she manipulated this whole situation. Because at the end of the day, it's not that serious. And this is why I wanted Lisa Vanderpump, I wanted her to take a different stance with this whole situation. And know that it's not that serious. It's Housewives. Like, come on now. Dion, this is my first season of Potomac. Michael likes big butts, and I cannot lie. Dion, yo, you gotta get into this. Okay, so my last question on Potomac. Do you that Michael said he wanted to suck a sausage? Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Because I believe he said it. P. Lee, Giselle should have producer credits. Okay, the verdicts are in. The verdicts are in. Everybody's saying yes. Everybody's saying yes. Everybody's saying left. Yes. Okay, so last game. Dion says rate your least favorite Housewives franchise. Now, okay, so you have got to have seen it. Oh, before we do that, whose sausage do y'all think it was? I think it was Juan's. think it was Juan. I think it was Juan. Everybody saying the same thing. Elfrida, you're right. You're right about that. I think it was Juan sausage. And or it was Chris's, and she didn't want to, and she was trying not to, and Robin just didn't want to say it because she didn't know how Chris would take it. It could be that. I just don't think it was Ray. I don't think it was Ray. Now, last game. Y'all let me know all about the tea. You think so too? I think it was Juan. Let me know your least favorite city in the franchise, but it has to be one that you have actually watched. Like, even if you've seen one episode and you was like, no, this ain't for me. Let me know your least favorite. Okay, somebody said Jersey. Oh, DA said Jersey. Oh, really? You got, DC. Okay. A lot of people saying Jersey. Dallas. BH. OC. Some OC votes coming in. Well, it was easy to forget about DC. I mean, they only had that one season, and it just, it was good, but it won't. Yes, Miami is no longer on. People are asking for DC back. So far, the most votes, Auckland. I didn't see that. You know what? I gotta watch some of these overseas ones because I feel like they are lit. KTAR. I watched them all too. That's me. I actually like DC. They do need a mixed cast. So, did I think Miami was that bad? I liked it. Potomac is basically pretty much. I think it's just lit. The overseas ones are on Hulu. Ooh, I can watch them there. Okay, thank you. I have Hulu. They do have one from South Africa, I think. The Salahis. Oh my God, they crack. That's what I'm saying. That's lit right there. What gets more lit than that? So far, y'all least favorite is I think by a vote is Dallas. Y'all know they coming up next. They coming up next in September, I think. So get ready for that. DC. Yo, Melbourne. I used to live there. I might be moving back. You like Melbourne? Okay. Dallas was good last season. Cheshire. Okay. All right. Well, listen. I got another question for y'all. My last question. If the Red is my favorite. Do I watch Wags? I didn't see Wags. Does this still come on? My last question for y'all is this. I want your opinions. You said move to LA. Mr. C, I used to live in LA. Denitra, you in DC too? Am I gonna talk about Shaz? I'll talk about it if y'all want me to talk about it. Y'all just let me know what the stuff that y'all want me to talk about, and I will make an effort to do so. The only thing that's hard to do sometimes is VH1 because I have to take alternative routes to watch VH1 shows. Everything else I can easily watch. Oh dear, you do videos too? I will do that. Oh, y'all seem to like Shaz. Okay, and so I know about Shaz. I know all the players. I've kept up with all the storylines throughout the seasons. I be in and out of it. Somebody's asking about Texans. I didn't see that. I heard it was weird, but I don't know. Please do live chats. Okay. I'll do more of these live chats so I can talk to y'all. So I probably talk to y'all and comment with y'all more than I talk to people that actually live here in Miami. Like, that's crazy. But I spend so much, I feel like I invest so much time in creating content and getting content, and I want to like, oh yes, people did DM me ways to look at VH1 shows. I just have not had the time to sit down to do it, but I plan to start. Oh, thank you. Oh, wait, Dion, you're in Miami too? Somebody send me a DM. DM me if you're here. And I need to check my DMs. I know I'm really bad at that, but I will make sure I do my favorite. Who is my favorite housewife? Sparkle asked. That's a really good question. Who is my favorite housewife? Okay, this is hard. This is really, really hard. Can I pick a favorite from every city? What up, Tracy? Can I pick a favorite from every city? Okay, top 5 housewives. I could do that. All right. So, what up, Alan? Thank you, thank you, thank you. My top 5. Let's go. So, Porsha. Okay, she's in my top 5. Kyle, hold up. How do you know me so well? How you know me so well, Kyle? Because I'm going to say Bethany. Okay. Porsha, Bethany. I only get 3 more. Dang. Okay. Okay. Y'all, this is so hard. All right. Porsha, Bethany, Dorinda. Low key, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. If you watch New York, Dorinda has made these past couple of seasons. Porsha messed me up now. You can't say Nene. Oh, this is so hard, y'all. Do I watch 90 Day Fiance? I haven't. Should I? Drunk Dorinda is everything. Giselle. I love her. Honestly, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. This past episode of Potomac, she was the MVP. She made it all happen. It wouldn't happen without her. Do I know this full cast for Real Housewives of Atlanta season 12? Yes, I do. I'll tell you that, and then I'll jump off. I'm gonna have to say Nene. P. Lee said Giselle just produced an amazing episode of Real Housewives of Potomac. I did say Nene. 90 Day Fiance Happy Ever After is lit. All right, y'all tell me y'all top 5 because I just told y'all mine and it was hard. So I said Porsha, Bethany, Dorinda, Giselle, and Nene. Boom. That was hard, y'all. That was really, really hard. Okay. Y'all listen. Can I tell y'all something? Tracy, I ain't afraid. Favorite basketball wife? Jen? Really? I like Jen. I don't mind her. I feel like I like what she's doing now. I'm mesmerized by Denise Richards, but Rinna takes all. Okay. So I'm about to jump off because I need to get something to eat, y'all. I need to cook and I'm tired. But I could not end my day without jumping on here. Thank y'all for letting me know what y'all like and what y'all don't like, for letting me know what y'all want to see more of. Thank y'all for I'm about to go to sleep. I'm about to. I tried to take a nap early and I was like, yo, what's up? I don't know what's going on with me today. I would like some free drinks. Dorinda, Bethany, Kyle, Camille, and Nene. I like that. Team twirl. Yeah, Giselle is messy. She's messy. Mika said do live while I'm cooking. I might. Oh man, thank you, Lucy. I appreciate that. Honestly, I have oh, I'm sorry, little boy, Real Housewives of Atlanta cast. Yeah, I was on Entertainment Tonight. Nene, more lives, please. Okay, I got y'all. Nene, Kandi, Porsha, Cynthia, Nene, Porsha, Kandi, Cynthia, Eva. Who am I missing? I need to play the Nene, Kenya, Porsha, Cynthia, Kandi, Eva, Tanya is only a friend. Marlo is a friend. Tanya is up in the air, as well as the two other people that they're testing, one of which was allegedly LaToya forever. So my thing, which is probably going to happen, is Tanya will be tested, and that seventh spot will either go to Tanya, LaToya, or this other new person, if they choose either one of them at all. So we got the core six, but then we have some other players that are going to be hanging around in the background, like your Marlos, like your Yovannas. Yovanna will not be full-time unless she happens to bring something really amazing. I doubt that happens. Not to say she's not an amazing chick. As y'all know, I like everybody. But anyway, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in to the channel. Tanya will get in live next season, probably. I don't know. I don't know what's up with Eva and production. I peeped some of that in her last live. I did peep some of that. We see me doing some short interviews. Okay, I could give y'all some interviews. I have been asked to interview. I had been asked to interview Tanya just a couple of weeks ago. And I'm talking to Steven, the guy who does Karen Huger's wigs. So we're gonna be doing something soon. Yeah, I may try to get back up with Monique if I can. I'm gonna try to get some Hip Hop Miami people back and do some interviews with them as well, since I'm down here in Miami. So if y'all let me know, oh hey, you follow me from AfroBuzz. What's up? What's up? What am I looking forward to this season with Dallas? My girl Leanne's wedding. I'm looking forward to that. I don't really care to see her and Deandra make up, because I'm no longer a Deandra fan at this point. I did interview her. She was sweet and she gave me some of her facial stuff. I just didn't like the way they ended their friendship, and I didn't like the things that Deandra did, but you know, that's just me. Yes, I will be talking to Steven, who does Karen's wigs. That was a request, and I know him personally. He does a lot of, he does hair for one of my best friends as well. I don't watch The Bachelorette. I do want to, I've interviewed Leanne before, and I would love to interview her again. She's in, I think, West Palm Beach a lot, I think. And Steven and I are going to talk about the braided wig. We're going to talk about those struggle braids. We're going to talk about that. So y'all just stay tuned, because I love, and because I feel like y'all like this, I will definitely jump on live more, because it makes me, just being able to chat with y'all, like, it really made my day and lifted my energy, lifted my spirits. I love that y'all love what I love. Y'all making me cry about them wigs. Those struggle braids, oh God, they take me out every time I think about them. Yes, so I'm so excited for just to keep talking to y'all and to keep growing with y'all, and hopefully at some point in time doing some like meetups in some different cities, and some like sit down like chats, you know what I'm saying, like maybe some like little I don't know what they call them, like meetups, I guess. Just coming to different cities and talking with y'all. I think that would be kind of fun. What's up, Trey? Thank you. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that, and let me know what cities I should maybe try to come to when I do start doing it eventually. They were struggle braids. I'm gonna ask. Oh, you know what? Girls Trip does come out. I'm actually kind of looking forward to that. It comes out the day before my birthday. My birthday is next week, y'all. It's July 16th. I may jump on a live real quick just so I can chat with y'all and tell y'all what I'm doing for my birthday. And like, you know, I would rather be celebrating it with y'all, because I don't know, not that many people here. So that would be fun. But anyway, I'm about to jump off here because I need to cook. And I will talk with you all later.